place to come. Ooh, disappear into the flow. Ooh, disappear and watch it go. It may be inconvenient to face my pain and stay calm. Ooh, disappear into the flow. Ooh, disappear and watch it go. Feel the pain, it changes slowly. My mind is kind. Now is the time. Just let it be. Feel the joy, it jumps so gently. My mind is kind. Now is the time. Just let it be.
Do you see the lotus flower standing straight and standing tall? Its vibrant colors reaching out to us. As the rain heals with its showers and the sunshine sheds its warmth, the earth provides clean energy with love. And one day the flower will fall towards the ground and fade away. And so will our human body when it's reached its final day. We are all impermanent. Is it strange to really learn that the only constant truth is change? Living calm and peacefully, let the Dharma be the key till we see Nirvana's day. Till we see Nirvana's day.
silent contemplation, new faith
the noble truth to me. I see reality, and with these truths, the middle path I choose. The Dharma shines in me. I'll strive for freedom, for sweet release. In me all craving cease. And so I'm here to share all that I know. The Dharma in us grows.
If I could live my past again, it's fine if everything stayed the same. I'll greet each moment equanimously and experience the joy of peace. And if I knew what the future will bring, still I don't have to change anything. I'll greet this future equanimously and experience the joy of peace. Now there's nothing to do, stay with the two. There's nowhere to go, stay with the flow equanimously. This is the joy of peace. Bahum sahasamabini Metta sayudantang dirime kalang udita gora sasena marang dana didang lavidina jita bangulindo tang tejasa mamatute jaya mangalani.
Good triumph over evil. With gentleness, overcome anger. With charity, overcome stinginess. With truth, overcome deceit. This the Buddha taught. When the Lord was stormed by Mara, challenged to a battle by Alavaka, and attacked by the ferocious elephant, Nalagiri, he subdued them all with his perfection of giving, patience, and all-embracing love. By the power of that spiritual glory, may joyous victory be yours.
With reverent hearts we bow before the Master's holy shrine. Peacefully we contemplate His countenance sublime. His sacred precepts we accept to guide us day by
tree with heart-shaped leaves swing gently, softly in the breeze. In this peace, the Buddha found release there beneath the Bodhi tree. And beneath its cozy shade, I will fold my feet and meditate. May I be at ease and unafraid underneath the Bodhi tree. And like the Bodhi tree, I'm strong, free from danger all day long. And like the Bodhi tree, I'll climb for Nirvana's precious bliss sublime. At the age of the forest, where the spring water flows, in search of nirvana, that is where I would go. Watching life's little dramas with a calm repose. At the age of the forest, that is where I would go. Let us practice the Dharma in a silent heart, worry not of the future, gently let go the past. Sit in deep contemplation in one-pointedness, and in that soft moment there is just timelessness.
The answer isn't out there, it's not in the past.
Hello everyone, and welcome to CyberSpace Metta Meditation hosted by BGF. My topic tonight is adopting loving acceptance as our Metta practice. Now, as we know, Metta is a universal, boundless love for all beings without discrimination. It expresses the concern for others. It has kindness and wish for the well-being and happiness of others. Now, although we send metta to our loved ones in our meditation, actually the practice of metta extends beyond our loved ones. It is extended to other living beings. So in the practice of metta, it goes beyond like and dislike. So it covers both those who are close, those who are distant, or those who are neutral to us. And metta is certainly not romantic love. Metta has been compared to the love of a mother for her only child. So you have the wish, making the wish in your heart, may all beings be well and happy. It is love that is not bound by the ego I. Now, metta can also be practiced as a form of loving acceptance, because loving kindness is non-judgmental and it is open to acceptance to the present moment. It is accepting a person or a situation as it is without imposing our views on what we want. This is often the issue among loved ones. When one member wants another member to either behave in a certain way or to change in a certain way. And in wanting the other member to change, there's a lot of tension. While we can encourage a person to improve, that is to change for the better, we should not be imposing a will on others. Yeah, there are some aspects where a person feels natural acting or behaving in a certain manner. Like for instance, you might have experienced even among members of your family, Chinese tends to be a bit superstitious about using the left hand. So some people find it, they're left-handed, yeah? So they like to write and they like to eat, like holding a pair of chopsticks with their left hand. Now this is a taboo for the Chinese. I remember because I have a little sister who is left-handed. So every time she picks up the chopstick with her left hand, my mother will use the little chopstick to just to hit on the left hand so that she shifts to the right hand. And then the same way she's forced to use her right hand to write. And therefore her writing is not very good because right hand is not natural for her. So she's become ambidextrous. Left hand is a natural, the natural hand for all kinds of things, but the right hand was trained to do the writing and to hold the chopsticks and all that. So sometimes because of taboo, certain things have been imposed on people. Maybe sometimes people do have some disability or maybe a preference or a habit, and they find it natural to act in a certain way, but sometimes members of a family don't like it and we put pressure on the other person. So this becomes the basis of argument, tensions, and disagreement because one member cannot put up with that. Sometimes you have arguments between husbands and wife, mother and daughter, father and son, or even among siblings. Instead of helping to change a person, when we constantly criticize a person, it actually hardens a person into his own ways. It doesn't help him to change at all. So there must come a time when you've recognized that it is time to stand back and take a person for what he is, his strength and weakness, and accept him without value judgment. And this is what we call by having loving acceptance for a person. By having loving acceptance of a person, we can help a person to build on his strengths and overcome his weaknesses without tension, insecurity, fear, or anxiety. You recognize a person's potential to evolve and to grow in goodness, love, and wisdom. There is an interesting Zen story that tells about how this Zen priest was praying at the altar, and when he was praying, a thief came in. So that was desperate times. This is old Japan where people were very poor. So when the thief started sneaking into the temple with this monk chanting, he started looking for things, and he started helping himself with some of the stuff that you have in the temple. So the monk stopped chanting and said, "Okay, if you're here to take some things, why don't you take some money that I put in a drawer?" So he opened the drawer and helped himself with the silver there. And he said, "Please don't take everything because I have to pay taxes." In old Japan, even the temples have to pay taxes. So after taking what he wanted, including some candlesticks and all that, he left. Subsequently, the thief was caught. And when the monk was asked to testify whether this person was a thief, the monk said, "No, I gave him the money, he took it." So yeah, because he gave permission for the thief to help himself with the money. Of course, the thief was in prison, but after he came out from the prison, he returned back to the temple to become the disciple of the monk, because there is something that he appreciated very much in a monk, and that is his compassion. So this is what we mean by seeing that a person have the potential to evolve and to grow in goodness, love, and wisdom. So when we do that, then people tend to move up to that kind of expectations. We encourage people around us to open up, to let go, and to live in the present moment without fighting, and allow them to be their true spontaneous self without wishing to reshape them into some predetermined mold, and therefore people become happiest. Now, happiest children are those where the parents allow the children to be children without putting too much pressure, tensions, and targets. These days, unfortunately, children have too much pressure because the things that the parents didn't have when they were young, they wanted the children to have that now. So you got swimming lessons, music lessons, dancing lessons, tuition. The poor child have to study the whole day and at night to catch up with the homework. Oh, it's quite terrible. You cannot be natural. Not like the days when, as children, I remember the days when I was a child and we play all the time. We had such a good time. But kids these days don't have that. Parents should recognize that the children are naturally inclined to goodness and allow them to be. Of course, after having said that, we must recognize that there are different types of children, and they are acting out of their past conditioning. But generally, children want to be loved, and they're inclined to goodness, and we help them to achieve that. One of the things to respect people, to speak them with kindness and with appreciation. We don't try to be manipulative. Because sometimes people put all the praises because they want a person to act in a certain way. It's so manipulative. Or putting a person in a quandary, blackmailing a person. Well, these are not really good things to be true, to go through. Sometimes they make people feel guilty and pressure them to act in a certain way. All right. Even among our loved ones, we should allow them to be independent, while we love them very much. Now, how do we practice metta as a practice of loving acceptance? In our life, we undergo many negative experiences such as fear, pain, grief, anger, sadness, separation, frustration, and so on. What do we do when this happens? Here, we should use the energy of mindfulness, something that we practice in our meditation, mindfulness. We practice mindfulness and metta. When you put your attention on your breath, you're practicing mindfulness of the present moment. When you smile, put smiles in different parts of your body, you're also practicing mindfulness. So you're using the energy of mindfulness in order to touch the seeds of peace that is within yourself. So instead of letting the negative energy of war or pain or despair to arise within ourselves, so use our mindfulness to touch peace and love and loving kindness within our hearts. Now let us talk about some situations that people feel. Now, for instance, anxiety. When we feel anxious, instead of pushing away anxiety and building our aversion to that aversion, this is quite normal when sometimes people feel anxious and they feel anxious about feeling anxious. So they try to push, they try to reject. When you do that, actually the anxiety becomes worse. Actually, it is better just to go back to your self-awareness and your compassion. You tell yourself that there is anxiety in the mind. You recognize that. And you say, it's okay, it's natural. There's nothing unusual about being anxious. And you realize that there's anxiety. You don't fight with it. So instead of fighting, you radiate loving kindness. And that is how the anxiety itself could subside. In another instance, for instance, anger. When we feel angry, it is natural to feel uneasy and we don't like it. So instead of fighting and denying that the anger has arisen, which actually made the anger worse, we recognize it. We have forgiveness and loving kindness to that hot energy of anger. So when we harness forgiveness, the energy of anger can come up, yet we do not succumb to anger. We don't become angry. So you may ask, how can I forgive anxiety and anger. Now, it is easy to say, but maybe not so easy to do. Past conditionings arise and make us believe that forgetfulness, hatred, and resistance are the weapons that we need to overcome the pain. Actually, it is not. Now, when we are faced with situations like this, there are 3 phases to the process. First is we should recognize the pain without resistance. Second is acceptance, because when you accept, it helps to soften up the pain and open up the pain. And thirdly, to radiate loving kindness to transform the pain. So this is the 3 process. And Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh used to talk about this. You can recognize something is not good, or anger, anxiety, or pain. You accept it. The acceptance itself, instead of fighting, you accept it, helps to soften up the pain, helps you to open up, and then you radiate loving kindness to it. So this is when we can look at our emotions in a new perspective, not as enemies to fight against, but as friends to watch and learn. We gained wisdom from looking deeper into our mental and physical processes. In fact, when we do meditation, especially insight meditation, that's what we do. We watch our mental and physical processes in almost a detached manner, so we are able to see it as if it is separate from us, for us to understand the processes. And when we do that, we are no longer afraid of the various states of mind, even like fear or the dislike. All right, we can watch it without suppressing our thoughts and emotions, without having a kind of a escape, a feeling of wanting to escape from them. Because when we do that, we force them to be unnatural and to be distorted. So really the enemy is not outside us, but it's inside. And we know that inside us are the seeds of anger. Now, if, like any plant, if you put water on a plant, it will grow. So sometimes it might be possible for us to develop the anger inside until the anger becomes a habit. So that's not good. That is developing some very negative emotions within us. So instead, we should try to bring up the seeds of love and peace. The seeds of love and peace are also inside us. So we should try to encourage the seeds of love and peace inside us. Reverend Thich Nhat Hanh has given a beautiful story. He says that sometimes he has given an example, how do you encourage love and peace within a person? For instance, you might have a sister who is very depressed, who is not happy. You could see that she is not happy for the last 2-3 days. So you tell her sister, oh sister, I see that these days you are not making bouquets of flowers for the family. You make such beautiful bouquets. Yeah? And when you have a bouquet of flowers, it makes everybody happy. So you planted an idea. And your sister actually loves flowers. She loves making bouquets. And so you remind her of something that she loves to do. So before long, you see her moving to the garden, picking up some flowers, and then washing the flowers, and putting them in a vase and arranging them. And when she does it, she became actually peaceful. She become happy. Yeah. So this is when you encourage a person. You try, as Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh says, to water the seeds of love and peace within a person. So we should try to do that. We should see what are the positive seeds in a person and how can I water the seeds so that they blossom. Leave aside the negative tendencies. So if you keep on watering love and peace within us, that's what we will experience. And we should also do that as a practice of loving kindness. So we water the good seeds first. That's what we do. And after a while, we will have the energy to handle anger. And how do you handle anger? You handle anger with the energy of mindfulness. So with mindfulness, you begin to watch your anger. Right? Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh says that it's like a mother holding a crying baby. A mother holding the baby or the baby is crying. So you embrace that anger with that kind of gentleness and kindness. That's how we use our energy of mindfulness. So when we have loving kindness, you can actually begin to transform the tension. It's like a child that is irritated, right? So you hold the child and you encourage the child to breathe in and out with you. So as you breathe in calmly, you encourage the child to breathe in and out with you calmly. And very soon the child will come down. So this is how, with that kind of mindfulness, you can handle negative states by recognizing it, by accepting it, and applying loving kindness to it. So when the mental states have arisen, what we need to do is to simply watch it. And when you watch the mental states, it gives you an insight and understanding into these mental physical processes. You begin really to understand, the mental processes, what comes, what's go, and your attitude of being open to sensations and mental states as they arise. When you do this, it brings you tremendous benefits because it gives you an understanding on how your mental processes and how your emotions operate. And when you do that, it will enable you to become more forgiving. You will be able to soften, to allow, to relax without pushing away. And these are all tremendously healing. So this mental attitude of forgiving and the living acceptance of metta helps to open up the heart that is closed. So when you have uncontrolled anger, that will choke the heart with vengeance. And sometimes inside the mind, you want a chance to hit back, when the opportunity arises. So so don't fall for that kind of conditioning. Okay. Instead, what you need to do is to relax yourself and open up, and then it is possible for you to reverse a negative situation. And when you do that, it will give you a sense of freedom, right? So, so this is really wonderful. So healing takes place at the deepest level when the mind and body finds harmony. And so using this technique of loving acceptance, learning how to recognize the negative situations that arises in the mind and being able to accept it and to embrace it with kindness, to use your mindfulness into mental states, and also trying to understand the mental state itself becomes tremendously healing and enable you to deal with situations in the future. And so this is a practice of metta, really, accepting, not wanting to force our desires on other people, just allowing people to be. Okay, so now is the time for us to proceed with our metta meditation. And tonight I will be leading metta, but free your mind from hostility, from mental and physical uneasiness, and make yourself feel comfortable. Put yourself at ease and harmony. And we begin first by bringing our mindfulness to the breath, just watching the breath. As we begin to watch the breath, as the breath becomes more peaceful, your mind will become peaceful. And then we will then proceed, we'll take off from there. All right, so I'll ring the bell and we can get started. Slowly close your eyes and just observe your breath as your breath comes in and out. Now, as your breath becomes deeper and more relaxed, you will find that your mind becomes more relaxed. Bring contentment in the heart. There is really nothing else that you require right now, except to dedicate yourself to the practice of love and kindness. Be with your breath. And slowly you begin to see your mind sinking into relaxation, into calmness. Now let us proceed to our practice of the inner smile, putting your mindfulness on different parts of the body and smile at that part of the body, because an inner smile is connected with peace, happiness, friendliness, and relaxation. Don't too much, just don't too much pressure on any part of the body. Just smile and bless the organ with love and kindness. Now let us start off with the crown of your head, the very top part of your head. If you can feel some sensation on your scalp, that is good. Let the smiling energy accumulate in the crown. Can you let the crown smile? And now be aware of your forehead. Can you feel your forehead? Let the smiling energy accumulate at your forehead. So your forehead is smiling now. And now be aware of the spot between your eyebrows. Putting a smile at the spot. Now a smile for your eyes, so you have relaxed and smiling eyes. And down your face, down your neck, and let it flow down into your thyroid gland, blessing your thyroid gland that is at the base of your neck. A smile for the base of your neck. Now let us be aware of our torso, our chest area where you have your heart. Open up your heart and relax, letting go of the tension stored in your heart by putting a big smile in your heart, relaxing your heart. From a relaxed and smiling heart, now you move on to your lungs. Feel the lungs breathe in easily. And put a smile in your lungs. Have gratitude for your heart and lungs for keeping you alive from day to day, from moment to moment. Now moving lower down, just below our breastbone, is a nerve center. We call this the solar plexus. Solar plexus is like our heart, but it's a heart that feels negative energies, like when we are frustrated or angry or fearful or jealous. The solar plexus will tighten up. And sometimes it tightens up so much that it brings cramp to the stomach and to our other organs. So if you're perpetually tense at your solar plexus, you can imagine what the organs in your body is experiencing. They are also feeling that tightness and tension. So bring a smile to your solar plexus, relaxing your solar plexus. Good energies for your solar plexus. Is your solar plexus smiling now? Let the smile energy flow down to the right side of your body. That's where your liver is, just below your rib cage. Your liver helps to clear your body of toxic substances. Soften your liver with a smile, making a wish that may the liver be happy, healthy and strong. And now your mindfulness moves to your lower back where you have your kidneys. Smile at your two kidneys. Your kidneys filters the blood and remove waste. Put a smile on your kidneys, that may the kidneys be relaxed, happy and strong. Now on the left side of your body will be your spleen. Your spleen fights germs in the blood, controls the level of blood cells and filters the blood. Put a smile on your spleen. blessing your spleen with love and kindness. And just below the spleen is the pancreas. Your pancreas also lies against the side of your stomach. This is an organ that helps you to digest your food, to transform your sugar from your food for energy. A smile for your pancreas. Thank you, pancreas, for your work to keep me well. May you function smoothly. And now to your digestive system, your stomach and intestines. Your stomach and intestines work with other organs to absorb nutrition for your food and body. A smile for your stomach and for your intestines. Now finally, send the smiling energy into your urinary tract, your bladder, and if you're a male, also sending the smiling energy to your prostate gland. If you're a female, to the ovaries and uterus. So your body and organs are covered with smiles now. They relax and they feel happy. Now let us bring our attention back to the breath again, refining our focus on the breath. You might just be aware of the breath close to your nostril. As you breathe in and out, you can feel some movement there. Or maybe sometimes you can feel the movement around your throat or your chest or your abdomen. Wherever is prominent, just pay attention to that. And just be aware of your breathing in and breathing out. Breath in and out. And in order to help us keep track on the breath, sometimes it might be useful to have a little counting, so you can count from 1 to 10. As you breathe in and out, that's 1. As you breathe in, 2, 3, and so on until the count of 10. And upon reaching number 10, you return back to number 1. Okay, so let us watch our breath for just a little while. And now we watch your breath in a different way. As you breathe in, you relax your smile, you relax yourself. And as you breathe out, you smile in your heart and relax. Breathing in, you relax and calm yourself. Breathing out, you smile in your heart. Now let us make wishes of loving kindness to yourself. You send loving kindness to yourself because this is to remind you of letting go of all the negative tendencies and bring relaxation to yourself. and filling yourself with loving kindness, because from you become a vessel of loving kindness that could radiate metta to others. So we make 4 wishes for ourselves. You embrace yourself with loving kindness. Feel the loving kindness within. The first wish is, may my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free. So make a wish, may my heart be peaceful and free. And smile inside. Experience the peace inside. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. Think about being contented and complete. May my mind be happy. Third wish, may my body be healthy. May my body be healthy. A wish for your good health. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. May I be well and happy. With a smile in your heart, you make these wishes. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. Experience a positive energy. As you begin to make these wishes, you become more and more increasingly positive. You can feel the energy of love, kindness, of peace, of relaxation. Now let us send our wishes of loving kindness to the first group of people, to our benefactors. Here we can think of our parents and think of how they looked after us when we were young. We were young and helpless, but they've got so much love and concern for our well-being. And they sacrifice a lot for us out of love, not demanding anything back in return. So think about the qualities of your parents when you make loving kindness wishes to them. You can also send loving kindness to your grandparents, to your teachers, and to your mentors. So if you're sending loving kindness to your mother, just imagine that your mother is right in front of you, she's in a good mood, and you speak to her from your heart, Mother, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. So as you make these wishes, you feel the kindness, the happiness, and you feel that they also have benefited. They also feel relaxed and happy receiving your loving kindness. So in the same manner, we send loving kindness to our father, to our grandparents, to our teachers, especially to our Dharma teachers and our mentors. Now let us send loving kindness to our immediate family members, to your spouse, your children, to your grandchildren, and if you don't have an immediate family of your own, then to your brothers and sisters, nephews and nieces. You can send loving kindness to them as a group or one by one, making use of the 4 wishes. May your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. All right, we'll send loving kindness now to our immediate family members. Now just imagine that all beings around the world are gathered around you, and they have all assumed the human form. So they are beings in every direction. And we wish all the beings good health, well-being, and with our wishes of loving kindness, of metta. So may all the beings in the forward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy, all beings in the forward direction. All beings in the rightward direction, sending our loving wishes to them. May your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings on the right side. beings in the backward direction, loving kindness to them. Beings on the left side, beings in the upward direction, beings in the downward direction. So sending your loving kindness in all directions throughout the world to all beings. Let us now send us prayers for the following persons for their recovery. Let us pray for Mr. Siu Chi Wing, who had undergone a lung operation. He had a tumor in his lung, and we pray for his recovery. Praying for Brother Lim Hui Fong, a prominent Buddhist a Malaysian Buddhist who started Norbu, the AI site for Buddhism, and he also had the Buddhist channel. He had already undergone his surgery. We pray for a speedy recovery from cancer. Brother Alex Yu, a volunteer at the Gem Helpline, diagnosed with leukemia. We pray for his well-being. Madam Nilufa Niyazova, a warm-hearted lady from Uzbekistan, undergoing cancer treatment. Madam Lo Lian Ki, who had a major stroke in the cerebellum. Madam Lo is the mother to Sister Serena Lo, who is a BGF supporter. Madam Tan Swat Bee, early stage of colon cancer. Sister Ku Ju Xian, Madam Ui Ai Lian, Mr. Tan Chu Hang, Sister Lim Ai Mei and her daughter Sister Joy Lam, Ellen Tan, and Mr. Chu Lai Chu. May the people in this list respond well to the treatment and may they recover speedily. Invoking on the blessings of the Triple Gem to bless them. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Now let us focus our attention within and observe the peace and quietness inside. In the calmness of our mind, we send out wholesome thoughts and share our merits with the devas, with our guardian deities and protectors. May they rejoice in these merits and continue to guide and protect ourselves and our loved ones. May they also give blessings to the donors, the supporters, members, and ex-cos of BGF. Eta vatacha amehi sampadam punya sampadam sabideva sabisata sabbabuddha anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Let us share merits with our departed relatives and friends. May these merits help to bring them relief and happiness wherever they are. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Let us make some aspirations by the grace of the merits that we have accumulated. May we not follow the way of the foolish. May we be blessed with wise friends and skillful teachers. May we always remain on the path of Dhamma wherever we are, and one day achieve the highest place of Nibbana. Emena punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana patiya. Let us have a closing invocation. O Buddha, my spiritual master and refuge, I seek your blessings, guidance, and protection. The Dhamma, holy saints and spiritual teachers, Bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors and devas, we seek your blessings, guidance, and protection. May the Buddha be at my head, the Dhamma in my heart, and the Sangha by my side to guide and protect me always. Let's say sadhu. 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 So now some announcements. Our first announcement is inviting your support for the publication of Bhante S. Dhammika's new book, The Begging Bowl and the Banquet. Begging Bowl and Banquet. And this insightful work explores the richness of Buddhist culture and practice, offering some fresh perspective rooted in wisdom and compassion. So this, your donation will cover the editing, the design, and the printing costs. So this is how it looks like, a cover. Second is, there is a one-day Metta retreat conducted by Bhante Arya Dasana Bhikkhu. This will be on Saturday, the 2nd of August, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., held at the BGF Center. And the retreat will cover meditation guide, practice of metta, Dhamma sharing, question and answer. The next announcement is about a 3-day retreat on the Tibetan Yutuk healing. This will be on Friday, the 15th of August to Sunday, the 17th of August, from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. to be held at the BGF Center. The teacher is Venerable Dr. Geshe Jimyat Reptant, who obtained his Tibetan medicine practitioner qualification. And this was offered by the Central Council of Tibetan Medicine in 2012. And he has also obtained a monastic Geshe degree from Drukpung Losel Ling Monastery in South India, which is equivalent to a PhD. The Venerable has been very active in teaching the Yuktuk Nanting to participants in many countries. So there's an opportunity to learn about the Tibetan Yutuk healing process, how does it do, and how to get good health. We had the next announcement will be on the 34th effective speaking course, 2025, starting on the 23rd of August and ending on the 18th of October. And this course is to train a person to be an effective public communicator, to speak in public. The course started in 1986 and has been running annually, except during the break during COVID. Now it's open again, and the number of participants will have to be small because of direct mentoring and all that. So there is still a few more seats left. So if there's anybody who's keen, please encourage them to join this public speaking, effective speaking course. We have a Dharma in daily life immersion with Venerable Jyotika to be held on 14 to 16 of November. 3 days non-residential program. It will start at 9 a.m. and finish at 4:30 at the BGF Center. And for those who like to sightsee and travel with fellow Buddhists, we have a 4 days, 3 nights trip to Jyoti, Malaysia on 8th to 11th December. You're covering towns like Taiping, Penang, and Ipoh. All right, so this is just to explore the historical and natural sites as well as to enjoy the well-known food at this destination. But you have to register for this. Okay, some regular activities that we have. Food offering at the Gems Relic Stupa. You like to offer dana, please contact Sister Elaine or the office administrator, Brother Richard. Second is a group meditation on Sundays, 2 to 4, held weekly. And so this group meditation will cover Dharma discussions, Sutta studies, as well as doing meditation together. Then you have guided group Metta meditation on Wednesday morning. In the evening, we have online Metta, but in the morning, we have this at BGF. It's between 10:15 to 11:15, and there'll be guidance through recordings. Now, as far as e-learning is concerned, this is the Gem Dharma e-learning. The course Lessons, Values on the Doctrinal Karma still ongoing. It's about to end, okay? And then another course is Tisarana, Taking Refuge in the Triple Gem. This is face-to-face on Sunday, okay? Covering some important teachings of the Buddha. And also we have the Buddhist Pilgrimage Series 2025, where we will discuss each of the important places connected with the Buddha. All right, so 4 holy places and places of miracle. Yeah. Then another one, Dharma Discovery Family Class. This is e-learning online. For the parents, have to be with the kids for this program, combining storytelling, games, life lessons from the Buddha's journey to help you nurture wisdom, compassion, and joy at home. All right, so there's something you can join in. It's very good. And then we have Leadership Inspired by the Buddha. This course is facilitated by Brother Benny Liao, to be held Tuesdays, 8:30 to 10 p.m. And for good health, we have the Hatha Yoga class on Monday, 8 to 9:30 a.m. If you're interested, you can join this group, all right? Maximum 18 packs. Then you have Gem Yoga Stick and Alignment, Sister Grace Lee. This will be held on every Tuesday, 8 to 9:30. And Gem's fitness program also on Tuesday, but this will be at 11 to 12:30 p.m. The program itself, the exercises originate from the University of Otago from New Zealand to develop strength and balance. And Gem's Cardio Yoga every Saturday, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. And besides that, we have Gem Helpline, there's counseling service, Monday to Friday between 2 to 4, as well as 7:30 to 9:30. Then guided Metta meditation. We have covered that, yes. iGems, Spotify, Apple Music, and other streaming. So this is where you can listen to some Buddhist music. Actually, at the start of the Metta, you'll hear some songs sung by the iGems as well as from the Wayfarers. Wayfarers recording was much older. All right. And then BGF YouTube channel. So we have a YouTube channel for Dhamma. Many videos and Dharma related content is found here. You can subscribe to the BGF YouTube. So if you want to receive announcements from BGF, you can subscribe by putting inside your contact list on your phone number here, 011540300989. Save this number in your phone, and then you send a WhatsApp to this number with your full name and your membership status. And after that, you receive announcements from BGF. All our online activities, as well as all our Dharma activities, made possible because of contributions from our generous donors. BGF is a NGO, non-profit organization, and run by volunteers. So with your support, it is possible for us to make the learning and practice of Buddha Dharma accessible to a large audience, now no longer confined just to Malaysia, also with overseas, because of our online presence. So in conclusion, what you have learned tonight is learning about loving acceptance as a metta meditation practice, as a practice of metta. And you have also together done metta meditation together. That's learning how to cultivate natural feelings of unconditional kindness and love to yourself and others, just making use of 4 silent phrases. And I've also mentioned about the benefits that you can get by practicing metta. Let me pray for your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. May you all be blessed with good health and strength in your aspirations. May the merits pave the way to bring you more opportunities to grow in Dhamma. If you are faced with obstacles, may you overcome your obstacles quickly and make good use of your life. May you succeed in your undertakings, and may you develop wisdom and insight into the Dhamma that can free you from the cycle of birth and death. Good night.